your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on, get in the car and drive on.
Welcome to Friday Night Greg Live, baby. It's like the old rock show. Remember Rock? Rock Live?
Oh, yeah, Rock Live.
Remember when Rock was live for a little bit?
Was Rock always... Here's the thing.
What?
Like
Was
rock
rock-
and roll?
No, it was a show that you're too young for,
well,
and you'll be
rock
quiet
and
as I...
roll.
You'll be quiet.
That's why I'm here to not talk.
No, you're here to talk, but after Anthony explains rock.
Fine.
Sorry.
Was Rock ever... It was a show.
It was a show.
So Rock was a television show.
Sorry.
And I don't really remember exactly. Max, maybe you could look up the ins and outs of Rock. But Rock, it was a black family.
Yes. And he was a garbage man.
He's a garbage man.
Right.
That's right. But Rock, I'm not sure that Rock was ever taped. I don't know if there was ever just Rock taped.
Oh, I think...
It was. I think the allure of Rock that it was live.
Right.
It was always Rock live.
Like Chris Rock?
No, he was just rock.
Yeah.
He was a garbage
ROC.
man.
Yeah.
Who lived on the normal life, and he's had enough of craziness. So he was normal all the time. And a lot of race things happened to him. Race-related things about today's society and race.
It's so funny. Like,
Rock Live.
When you're a kid, like maybe all those things are happening in a show. You just pick the one like silly part you like. You know
Right.
what I mean? I just like that he was grumpy a lot.
Yeah, he was grumpy.
But like my mom was probably like, Anthony really likes like racial stuff.
He's very progressive.
he's like a funny grump. Like he's like Uncle Paul, but like the other side.
He was your typical grouch.
Yeah.
Rock was a real grouch.
Yes.
And he worked in the garbage business like Oscar.
Yes. Yeah, you don't find too many uplifted garbage men. You know what I mean? You don't find too many people who work hand in hand with trash all day who have such a sunny disposition.
It's because they're so busy all day uplifting garbage into the truck. You uplift enough bags, it's going to go in the truck. Let me introduce the show. First of all, you may have known him from his new special that's come out, King of the Dogs.
Yeah, I did an hour special to 12 Rottweilers, and it went well.
It's live on YouTube right now, so get those fingers clicking, dogs. Woof, woof, woof.
Get those paws going.
Anthony DeVito?
Uh-huh.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah. Huh?
Anthony DeVito.
Yeah.
Welcome, Anthony.
Thank you, Gregory. Thanks for having me on your program.
Great to be here.
Yeah.
Also,
This is your Nordic wife?
my Nordic wife.
What does that even mean?
That means one that we're married.
Ew.
Ew to you bitch. And that you're Nordic, which I believe is Nordstrom's. So you work you work in a mall.
Oh, that's
And we're
nice.
married.
Nordstrom's is nice.
It's very nice.
Wow.
But they only pay like $13 an hour.
Well, he's very good to his wives,
oh.
especially his Nordic one. So,
God damn it.
13 an hour, is that what you said?
They don't Nordstrom's, what do you think they're paying?
I don't know. What's the minimum wage?
$6.
You know?
$6.25.
I bet
$6.25.
I think.
I think that was the minimum wage during like the Industrial Revolution.
$5.15 when I was
Aren't we in a recession right now? That kind of
We're
makes
getting
sense.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
When are we going to be there? I'm so annoyed of like the build up. Can we just get there?
Just to the recession.
Yeah.
To people
let's
being
just go.
depressed, losing their houses.
Yeah.
Calvin dead on the
Rip,
streets.
Yes.
Good.
Rip the Band-Aid.
Seems fun.
Yeah.
If Calvin is, God forbid,
And
if
he's
dead
not
on the
gonna be
street, it has
dead.
nothing to do with the recession.
Yeah. It has
you're fine.
everything to do
Something's
with
gone
you.
wrong in sleep training.
I threw him
And you're
to the
just gonna-
streets. I have no money. Take my child. Eat him, dogs. Eat him, dogs of the night. I let the dogs of the night eat him. And now your name is Elle Orlando.
Yeah. As they say.
That's a fun way to bring.
Yeah.
No host has ever done that. And your name is Gary Sandling. And I go, yeah. So do you have a clip or anything, or what are you doing here?
A clip?
Yeah. Are you promoting anything?
Oh yeah. A lot. A lot. You know.
yeah.
What?
Sorry. Go ahead.
The better question is, what am I not promoting? You know?
What are you not promoting?
A bad personality. You know?
You're not. Oh, I gotta do the math on that. So that means you have a good personality, or you
That
don't.
means I have a really good personality and I'm promoting it.
I'm not promoting not eating animals.
Okay.
Figure that out, you pieces of garbage.
You're too high for this, and I'm too.
Don't
You know
spoil
what?
the show.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna tell everybody you're all on Deal With It, where your host is live, and I'm high, and you're dealing with it.
Can another person on Deal With It decide to do their own thing, and then they turn the deal with it on the other
Yeah.
person?
It's a whole for this hour. However, you can make anyone deal with it. You can say you just fill your bathtub with blood and go, Mom, deal with it. That's what you got to deal with now. My actions caused you to fix something. Deal with it. That's deal with it.
That's fun. You never really see those pranks on TikTok.
What?
Or like, a kid who fills his bathtub full of blood.
Yeah.
And then he goes, Mom, I'm pretty sure this place is haunted. I don't think I've ever seen that. It seems like a fun prank.
A Stranger Things prank.
Yeah,
God.
Stranger Things prank.
Do you really like that show? It's an honest question.
With those eyes of condescension, yes.
Oh,
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do I? How about this? Hey, do you enjoy that program on Netflix? Yes, I love Stranger Things. New season, off the hook. No spoilers. Didn't see the last episode yet.
So even like past season 2, you like it?
I just said, right?
No, what? Oh, yeah, no, sorry.
Tell me
Do
I'm
you
wrong.
like it?
I was not paying attention. That's my deal with it. But no, I don't know. Yeah, what were you saying?
Do you
Ask
like
Ask Anthony the question.
do you like Stranger Things?
That is not the way you asked me. That is not the way you asked him. The way you asked me, and watch him get up and pummel you in the face because that man's got a temper. Ask him.
Anthony, do you like the really fun and interesting show Stranger Things?
Wow, Elle, what a great way to ask. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why don't you like it?
'Cause this bitch, Millie Bobby Brown, she's not a bitch, honestly. I just like her for I don't like her for no reason.
Because her name is Elle in the show, and your name is Elle.
And she's just kind of an annoying person.
Why? Because she's bald?
Balding is annoying, and not enough people are talking about it.
Not enough people on Stranger Things call her George Costanza. 'Cause, they should do that more.
Yeah.
Like, I talked to George Costanza over there. She's lifting a car with her bloody nose.
It's like a show that famously takes place in the 80s.
Oh my God. What if middle of the episode, Will and
Of course.
Mike start writing Seinfeld?
That is so fun.
They changed the timeline.
Yep, that's so great. We're like, yeah, towards the end of it, he's like, I just got this script. And he's like, I don't know, man, who's going to want a show about nothing? Like, go back to the Upside Down or whatever.
In their timeline,
Yeah.
there is a demon world,
Right.
but also Seinfeld's written
So, yeah.
by
So-
two school children.
Yeah. So funny, too, if they, like, took their experiences and somehow wrote, like, they made it make sense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so
Where
fun.
they were like, oh, the Upside Down, like, there's this, like, person who, like, there's all these people barging into the Upside Down. I don't know, that could be, Kramer, like, something like that. Wait, yeah, go ahead.
Also, you find out that, like, Max becomes Kramer on the show. So that little girl at some point is going to scream the N-word in a comedy club. Like, you like her now, but her end story is that she gets canceled for screaming the N-words at the Hollywood Improv.
Oh, man. Wait, Al, so why don't you like Millie Bobby Brown?
Because she
The
just
Drake stuff?
I don't know. Oh no, that's not it. But every single little bit that I learn adds to it. It's just like, have you ever met someone?
And she's a child, right?
She's 18 now, so
Okay. Oh,
Same age as you.
I haven't liked her since she was
She's,
11.
she's in the
but-
zoo with the rest of them.
Yeah, and I haven't met her, but it's the same thing as like if you meet someone and for no reason you just don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, and it's like we all have those people in our heads, and it's just so unfair. But it
Right.
is what it is.
And hopefully with the new justices we have in the Supreme Court, we can see an end of that kind of hate.
That's
Okay?
hopefully they come to a decision about Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, hopefully.
This is just what popped in my head. Sorry. Deal with it.
Sure.
Someone who always says insults, but they're never really, they don't make it, okay, let me just do it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, go
me, I was just picturing yelling out going, I have a body that's older than you. And people go, yeah, you're 40. Yeah, you're old. That doesn't know why it makes sense. It doesn't mean like,
I see what you're
none of it, it's like, I have a shirt. It's like,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course. Oh, that's crazy. No, I have a hot body that is older than you. To some people. Not everyone, but some people think it's hot.
right.
So that means what?
Right.
What?
You're talking about like just confusing places of authority.
Deal with it.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I've got more weight on my body than you've got years in your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I got, how many times have you done that? I've got more hairs on my head than the times you've driven a car into a bridge. Anyway, This is a part of the podcast we'll call Lift Me Up.
Okay.
All right? This is where I'm spiraling a little bit. I need y'all to lift me up. Is it going all right?
Oh, yeah.
Like we give you
Yeah, it's going good.
compliments.
You just make me feel like this is going okay.
Yeah, it's going okay.
Say that to Anthony the way you said that to me and see how he responds.
Fine. Anthony, this is going great. I'm
Yeah.
having a really good time.
Ah, stolen compliment. I'm taking it. Because that means it's for everyone.
Okay.
Right? Because that's the podcast.
Yeah.
She's having a great time.
Look, man, you caught it midair. You got it right there. You did it.
Grab that compliment. I'll take it. Eat it a little bit. I had some things brought up to talk about.
What's your men care?
Men care?
Dove men care?
Oh, yeah, this is my pomade I wear for my hair. I tried to dress up today, so I put
Oh,
something in my
wow.
hair.
Why is it on the table? You just did it before.
Yeah, my hands are all greasy now.
Oh, gross.
I can't grab anything. Slipping out of my hand like a fish.
It's a problem.
Butterfingers.
It's a problem with all
over
these
here.
creams and moisturizers. I'm so slippery. I know Jim's like said that on stage, but it's like true.
Yeah, but also like, who's Jim?
Jeez.
What up? Love that guy. Also, like, no one knew in the year 2022 you'd be this creamy.
So
You know what I mean?
True, man.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
you're gonna have phones, but you can
Right.
be creamy.
Yeah.
A little-
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be a little moist. You put your shirt on, it
Yeah.
sticks a little
I
creamy.
never thought I'd be adding outside cream. You know what I mean? I thought there's a particular slime that maybe gets on you from humidity or just
Right.
aging.
You're right.
Oh, gross.
I don't think it's for everyone. I think it's just something that's happening with me.
But why is that a bad cream and this cream's a good cream? I say natural cream, better cream.
And they made the iPhone extra slip proof because they got rid of all the buttons and everything. Like, I think the buttons used to be like grips,
Yeah?
and now they're just,
Too slippery?
they're like a slimy brick, or they're like a slick brick.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
I guess. Max, what do you think?
I guess. God, Elle said the dumbest thing again. I freaking guess.
No,
You're such an unaffected host of your own show. It really is.
that mean unaffected?
Yeah.
Like Elle like brings something up, you go, oh, what? Max, what are we at on time?
Well, that's the thing, Elle, and we gotta get you into shape here. And I don't mean physically; that'll never happen. I mean podcast-wise. I'm gonna be saying a lot of bad, crazy things,
Starting today.
starting always.
Oh, okay.
That being said, you need to know that I always love you and I always think you're funny. So don't ever take them seriously, but I can't stop. So I'm going to say a lot of mean things, but they're never real. I am enjoying your company, and that's why you're here. Piece of shit. Does that make sense? But yeah. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
'Cause-
you and Elle, you have it's like a brother-sister relationship.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at father, daughter I didn't know about that someone
thank
just
you.
sprung upon
Well-
me, and I don't have the money for this.
No, brother, sister. I'm the favorite child, and you're jealous of
It's
that.
like my whole life. I don't get jealous at people because my sister is the favorite kid, clearly.
All right.
Know what they just bought her?
What?
A house in the Hamptons.
Oh,
Shut up.
At the hills?
They've been
you se-
saving money their whole lives, and they bought my sister a house in the Hamptons. You know what they got me for my birthday? Not a phone call. My sister, 10 dogs. They paid for dogs. 10 dogs in the house.
They bought her extra dogs.
Hot tub on hot tub. The dogs even have hot
Yeah,
tubs.
they have a dog hot tub.
Mm-hmm. You know what they got me?
They have a baby hot tub. It's not even safe. He can't even go in it when he's ready.
Yeah. You know what they got me for my birthday? You know how they have strippers that come like cops?
A phone with a cord cut as a metaphor.
You know what they got me?
What?
You know how they have strippers that act like cops
Yeah.
and then they strip?
Yes.
She paid them but said, don't strip. Just arrest them and beat them. I know you're not really a cop. I can't get them on any real charges. Arrest them for real. Give them a night in some kind of prison you got. That's what my parents did.
They framed me for a crime. As a gift.
OJ's murder. That was them.
Tried to pin it on me.
Not me. Oh, that's another thing I got to talk to you about. Are you okay? You have something to say?
No.
Okay, because I'm not reading social cues. That weed I smoked is like, it might be like something. They may have sprayed it, as they say in the business.
You think you got dusted?
They dusted me, dog.
Baby reefer?
I'll say that, man. The idea of a dusting is fun.
Yeah, it is.
We've talked about that 100 times.
Talking about 101.
Yeah.
101 Dustings, a movie with Greg and Anthony.
I think as you get older, a dusting seems more and more inappropriate, so it only gets funnier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The idea of a dust. So funny.
They sprayed fentanyl on there, or not fentanyl. Like I think just Sprite. One of the two.
Sprite. Oh yeah, but two
Wildly.
extremely similar. You know those cases of people dead from Sprite all over this country.
What were you gonna say? Was there something in here? Was I dusted?
You keep demanding that Elle was going to say something.
She's gonna be the co-host. She
You
better
were
have
gonna-
something to say when I point her.
I
You
thought
were
Elle
gonna
was the
say
host.
something.
I think I got dusted.
Is that like sativa or what is it?
It's weed when they spray extra druggies on there.
Oh no, that's
Meth.
dabs.
Dabs is what
Yeah.
young kids do.
No, they can spray dabs onto weed, so it's extra strong.
Dusted.
Why are you so obsessed with being older than everyone? So weird.
Crop
Let's
dust.
think this.
When they dust you, they put PCP on there. In the back of the bus.
You weren't alive when they did that.
I was not. I was not. I'm sorry, Elle.
Oh man.
Do I need to do a formal apology to all of women because of this?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Actually, yeah, I'd love to hear your blanket formal apology to women.
Sure.
Especially because you're pro-life.
Yeah, I'm pro-life. Fuck you. Life. Wait, what? I'll come back with a better one later. Remind me of that.
Yeah.
Say, get her later.
Yeah.
Dear women, I know I've been kind of annoying. I walk by your table and I look a little extra. I go, hey. Look at that, huh? I'll do one of those. You know, if I'm looking at a friend and I see a hot woman, I might do one of these. I don't sexually harass you, but I do one of these. I go, that one, right? I do that.
Yeah, man. People
Right?
don't have enough fun with apologies. You're right. Keep going, but this
No.
this is great.
I'm
So
ex-
far, this is great.
I'm explaining
Totally.
what I have done to the woman community.
I love it.
I won't full on
Uh-huh.
not let you out of a room. I won't do that. I'm not gonna put my hands up. Go, no, you will stay. I will not do that.
Uh-huh.
I will not. I won't try to fall on you. You know, like fell on you. I don't do that. But if you're at a restaurant and I'm a little drunk and I'm with my friend, I might give you one of the. Look at that. Do it. Look at this one.
Do it?
No, I go, look at it. Pretty good, right? And then my friend goes, oh, yeah. Totally, Greg. So my bad, women. I'll cut it out. As no one ever done that.
Yeah.
Just as Joey Gladstone used to say, sexual harassment, I'm going to cut it out. Cut it out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's great.
What?
That was a really good one.
What?
Apology to women.
Quick question,
It's very
Max.
effective.
Is anyone in the chat?
Yeah. Someone said looking great, G-Man.
What's up?
And
You don't want to say their
that's it.
names? Because we give them shout outs.
Stephen Doran said looking
that's my man.
great, G-Man.
Stephen Doran. That man's great.
Yeah.
Let's do some interaction with the fans so they feel included.
Sure.
Oh.
So then they'll subscribe to my Patreon.
Sure.
Which is growing at a rate. If it was a tumor, you'd say your goodbyes. You'd say your goodbyes to your family.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say you would live 3 lifetimes.
No, that's a bad thing. My Patreon is growing malignant.
Oh.
Everyone who's anybody is in there. Cuba Gooding Jr. is in there. He
wow.
just talks about his movies. Cuba Gooding Jr. is in there. He's talking about his movies. Radio.
So
He just only talks about radio. No matter what you ask him, fucking brings back radio. That's happening in the Patreon.
what if Cuba Gooding Jr. wasn't there? His name was just like Goober Gooding. Goober Gooding Jr.
Barely changed it.
And you go,
Senior.
"All right." Oh, that's a funny like pun of Cuba Gooding Jr. And then you're like, it's him. He's so cool.
Or he just went in as Cuba Gooding Senior. He just pretends to be his dad. I'm his dad. I'll talk to him though for you.
It's wild. His name is Cuba, and not Cuba.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Huh.
I am going to say this, and this is offensive.
Sure.
I don't know if it is. Okay, a thing I've noticed.
And then after this, do an open apology to Cuba Gooding Jr.
Right. Things I've noticed, which might. It's not an opinion. But I think black people sometimes will take a name and then just do it different, but it's the same.
Sure.
Like Cuba.
Like an elefante in Lord of the Rings.
Elefante.
Right.
Yes. It's not an elephant. That's an elefante. And that's an N for knee. That's an N for knee.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Fun. Yeah.
I don't remember why I started talking about this.
We'll never know.
Because of Cuba Gooding
Yeah.
Jr.
Because of Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yes. So, no opinions on culture, just a thing I have noticed.
Well, Perlman
Was that a
always
safe
brought up a good
what?
point about this. I thought
Uh-huh.
this was really funny. He always said that like they had to be different names because all those names were like white slave masters.
Oh,
you know
fine.
what I mean? So
Right.
it'd be like, well, I could name you David, but David was the guy who owned me.
Right.
So it has to be a little different.
But then you get Greg. Let me tell you this. You say Greg. We're doing new names.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going Bananas. That's the first name.
Bananas.
That's Bananas McCarthy. Or you pick their trait. What's a better naming system? And this really started.
Ooh, Buttons. That's a good name.
Buttons
Yeah,
yeah,
Buttons.
Buttons is fun.
for a person?
Like it's on my baby list.
Really?
Yeah, like if I have a kid, I think Buttons or like Triangle.
I need you to see this from a different.
Wow, Elle, this is how much
Triangle.
you believe in yourself,
triangle.
which I admire.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
the
don't
only-
think that's good?
No, I think it's great, but the only people that do this are like very big celebrities.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or hippies.
Oh,
A lot
that
of
is
soccer moms who
oh,
are like,
you
oh,
do-
my baby's name is Triangle. So I know what I'm saying is I admire that you would be like, oh, I'm gonna name my baby like it'll be appropriate for me to name my baby Buttons. I think it's admirable.
And hippies.
What about Foogle?
True and hippie.
Frugal?
No, Foogle.
Just the sound Foogle?
Like Google, but with an F.
Like Fungoogle.
No, Foogle
Yeah, I get it, but Fungool.
for
It's
a
Italian.
girl.
Foogle?
Yeah,
It's funny.
Yeah, do what you want. I'm not going to laugh because I don't know if you're serious.
I'm serious.
Because if you're serious, I love that name. If you're not serious, that's hilarious.
I'm not serious.
Hilarious. Foogle?
Google as an Italian search database is great.
It's all the same websites. It just says, yeah, fucking Sears.com. And go to that fucking, what are you
Yeah.
doing? Get the fuck out of here.
Most of the things you type in, they go, how should I know?
Yeah.
You know,
I'll ask
answer.
your mother. And then you got to go to your mother.com. And it answers all your questions. Leave me a fucking alone, Larry. It's all, what's her name?
I don't know. Maybe your father did something with it. Then you have to go to ask your father.
Ask your father.
AskYourFather.com.
And he just goes, I'm watching the game. And then it just ends there.
That's it. That's the whole website.
Nowhere to go.
Can you do a website? Now I know you're not a coder, and I know you have some internet understandings.
Yeah.
Can I just create a program that changes every website to fucking, and then you go to the same website, but the website says fucking?
Yeah, you can, but that's illegal. Like you can hack into a system.
No. I'm saying so when you go onto my search thing,
Yeah.
it just does the Google search.
Yeah.
But when the website comes up, it brings you to like that website, but the web browser says fucking thecomedystar.com. You still go to the regular Comedy Cellar. But this, going through this website will, I'm going to have to ask my boy Matt Moose Mountain.
This is the worst idea I've ever heard.
Worse than
Wasn't your
having your
website
mother
at one
back in
point
my
Greg
life.
fucking Stone?
What?
Was your website at one point Greg fucking Stone?
No, this might be one of the most embarrassing things I ever did in my life. And so you tell me, this is actually one of those things I put in the closet
Uh-huh.
that I don't look at. You know, I go, don't go in there. I can't look at that. It's too embarrassing. So my website used to say Greg fucking Stone on it.
Right.
And I thought it was awesome. And then for years. And then Nathan McIntosh pulls me aside. He goes, "Oh yeah, you fucking mind? You can't get that off there. You're cutting out 50% of your audience. It's stupid. Get the fuck no, Greg Stone."
It was awesome. Greg's old website, I don't know, it's probably still around.
Yeah.
I mean, but like your old website, Greg, everything was under construction
Always.
forever. It was and then there were
like the
so
Lower
many
East Side.
tabs because you could see Greg got so excited one day, got so ambitious, stopped.
Learned web coding.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Learned web coding.
Learned how to create a
There was
website.
an egg and cheese blog. There was show pay. There were so many things. Every single thing. Error 404 code.
If that isn't
Wow.
Great.
an algorithm or a potential, what's a word that is means the same
Parallel?
to my life?
Synonymous.
Yeah, I mean, my life is a million ideas, always under construction.
Yeah.
Website's broken. That's my whole
Yeah.
fucking.
It's a great
life.
way to describe you.
Goes all in 1,000% for one day. The next day has no recollection.
Yeah.
The day before it even happened. Can't even remember. It's like it's 1,000 years ago. And so it was like, weren't you like doing an egg and cheese blog? And I go, yesterday I looked up 500 sandwiches. I wrote 100 recipes. And today I can't tell you one of them. It's all gone. God Fungal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Cool.
Yeah. So what are we talking about?
I don't know. You had a list of things.
Oh, yeah, I ate a bunch of stuff.
Is anyone in the chat?
Yeah, we
I
have
think that's code for no,
Jimmy
you don't.
Shanks. Is, I'm watching at 2x speed.
You're watching a 2XD? What?
2x speed because I showed up late, and then a frowny face.
Oh, he's catching up.
Yeah, he's catching
Should we just
up.
take a minute for this guy to catch up?
Or if we go slower,
Yeah.
and then
I could
Yeah.
tell a
we'll arrive at
story.
the speed.
No.
If I tell a story, I talk pretty slow. You talk too
Great
fast.
idea.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do talk too
Let's listen
fast.
to Elle tell a story.
Yeah, we'd
Yeah.
love to hear the story.
So, what do I want to tell? There's a lot of stories.
I'm
you
going to
know?
fucking kill myself.
He's caught up.
Spin the
He's
story.
caught up. He's caught up.
Oh,
We're
no.
out.
Oh, I was just gonna
Very
tell
fast.
you a good one.
Oh, yeah, you can tell him if you want.
You can still tell him.
All right.
If you have a good story, I'd love to hear it.
It's a good story. I'm thinking of it.
Okay, I'm going to go to what we have in the segments. All
I
right?
flew with a lot of weed.
Did you?
I flew with a shit ton of weed and a lot of edibles and a lot of shrooms in my carry-on. Nobody said nothing. And I think that's just a thing now. I think the key to flying with edibles and all that shit, you just have to smoke so much weed that you forget that you packed it. And so you walk in.
Right, then it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With real confidence. And then it's kind of like a fun surprise at the end because you open your suitcase and you're like, I brought so many drugs to my Nana's house.
Now, I have a tiny note here.
What?
This is just a life note.
What?
It's just a life note. If you ever commit a crime, and you get away scot-free with that crime,
Yeah.
don't go to a podcast the next day.
This is
and
not
tell
a
everybody you did the
crime. Weed is legal.
On planes,
On planes, I guess.
you might go to jail.
No, I won't.
Yeah, no one
Fine.
cares.
I remember.
I once committed fraud. I didn't go to jail
Why
for
don't you
that.
talk about it on the
Oh,
podcast?
yeah, that sounds very interesting.
Oh, can I? Yeah, but it's the case
So
that's
it's like
said
a
and
pending
done.
case.
Oh, yeah, no double jeopody if I learned from it.
Yeah, no double
Oh.
jeopardy.
Oh,
So
double
got away
jeopardy.
with it.
Yep.
So you can't tell. Oh, great. Yeah, I remember years ago. I was like nervous about flying with like edibles, and I think I was like, I asked Soder, and I was like, "What about the dogs, man?" And he goes, "They're for bombs."
Right, right.
And I was
Yeah.
like, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, though, they'll smell a bomb, but weed, they do go. They wink
Yeah,
at
yeah,
you. The
yeah,
dogs,
yeah.
they wink at you. Hey, I ain't going to say no,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
and they wink at you.
Unless,
Yeah. I might be a dog, but I'm still a dog. And sometimes they sniff booties and they go, I'm a dirty dog. Yeah, so I agree with you, but I was trying to do a little bit of conflict there as to make the podcast have higher stakes and lots of laughs.
Were you sweating it out at all, or no? How much was it too?
It was an eighth of weed,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was a whole. I get these like edible packs, and there's 6 in each, and one was 6 shrooms, and the other one was 6. Just like
Oh,
THC.
yeah.
It was way too much. I had to fly back with it. Like I
Right.
didn't. But yeah. I mean, it was no big deal. But yeah, when I committed fraud, that was for a Taylor Swift concert.
What does that mean?
I blacked out and I bought. This is why I can't black out anymore. I bought front row tickets to see Taylor Swift, and they were $2,000. No, I think they were
You
$5,000.
spent $5,000?
But listen, so at this point, I blacked out. I don't remember it. At this point, I've been saving up money for like 3 years to like travel abroad.
Yeah.
I also just got fired from my job, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go abroad like in a week, and then I'm gonna be.
Or escape the country?
So I escaped the country, and then they call me and they're like, hey, like. They were fighting with me. They're like, if you're lying, you can go to jail. And I'm like, 100%. I'm in Ibiza. Why would I buy tickets to a Taylor Swift concert? You know?
So wait, you bought tickets to a Taylor Swift concert you couldn't even attend?
Yeah, that was the whole plan. Because if I'm in Spain while this concert's going on, that's my alibi.
But you haven't, please, someone help me here?
This is.
I'm high,
do
but
you
I
not
can't.
understand.
I think a
Okay.
little bit.
Let
If-
me
Yeah. Just I guess
Ask-
more. Yeah, go ahead.
let me ask questions.
Fine.
Because what I'm seeing here seems like the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. You essentially stole or bought not Alicia Keys, Taylor
Taylor
Swift
Swift.
tickets. So the goal to steal Taylor Swift tickets, in my opinion, is to see a concert.
No, I didn't want to see it. I wanted to get my money back, but the tickets were non-refundable. So the only way I could.
So you bought the tickets
the
to
only
get your money back?
No,
So you just
the-
wanted to throw your money like a boomerang to come back to you?
I blacked out. I didn't know.
Oh, you bought them because you were fucked up.
I was fucked
Okay,
up.
that was the
Then
piece I was missing.
The next day, I was like, "Oh my god, I need this money back." So I went to Europe, and I got it back.
Oh, I see. But
much-
and you were planning on going to Europe.
Anyways, at
Right.
some
So you
point.
just moved the timeline up because of this Taylor Swift incident.
Yeah.
As you had an alibi. That makes sense. That's pretty good. I hope that they can't arrest you for this because this is probably the highest number of downloads we've ever had on a podcast.
Really?
Today.
Do
I'm
you think
feeling
any of them are cops?
Probably. I got 2 cop friends specifically. I tell them to listen to the podcast
Can
to
you
arrest
block
friends.
them?
No, their job is to arrest people who say crime
Wait.
on this podcast.
Max, can you Google, is it illegal to whatever I'm saying right now?
To commit fraud.
Google that. Google that on fucking Foogle. On Fun Google. Hey, is it illegal to
What
do
do
what
you
I'm doing?
Well, Google's just it's more questions. I don't know. What are you, an asshole?
Real quick, I want to show you something, and then we'll get back. Check this out. Lost my belt. Went to a store to buy a belt.
Oh, God.
This is the only belt they had.
Oh,
What's
my
on it?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, cool.
I got a Lilo
I
and
love
Stitch
Lilo
belt
and Stitch.
because the only store that was open was Hot Topic, and the only belt they had was this or Rick and Morty. And I went, if I get
Yeah,
Rick and Morty,
can't.
I'm someone else.
Yeah.
That takes over who you are.
Yep.
Like, I'm not a Rick and Morty belt guy. And if people start assuming that, they're not getting who I am, which is just something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Rick and Morty became one of those shows that was adopted by a certain kind of person. You know what I mean? Like at
Sure,
first-
only Rick and Morty personality people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at first it was weird though, because
I love Rick and
it was like I love the show, and it was like just like this kind of like cool underground hit, and then it was like taken on by a certain like brand of person.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I can't exactly. Put
Someone
my-
who thinks they're better than you.
Yeah.
It is, but you're not.
Or they're dirty.
Right. They're dirty, but they also think they're smarter than you. Because they're like, I watch Rick and Morty. So my comedy senses are not something that you can understand.
Oh, really? I never got that. I got kind of like a Juggalo vibe.
Really?
Yeah.
The Juggalos definitely let them in.
What'd you say?
The Juggalos definitely go, doors open, bro.
Oh yeah,
Come on
that's
in.
an open door, man.
Yeah.
They're welcoming anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's the Lilo and Stitch? Ugh.
Stitch?
Stitch.
What's the Lilo and Stitch
Stitch.
fan base like?
Me?
Great.
I love.
Me. Love them.
Show.
As far as
Yeah.
I know.
Movie.
I can do a Lilo and Stitch impersonation.
Both or yeah,
No,
do it.
just Stitch.
Just do it.
Okay, ready?
Mhm.
Oh, wait. Now I'm embarrassed. I don't know. If
Just
I
working
want
in the
to.
conversation naturally. Like I'll ask
I-
you a question. Where are you from?
I can't do it anymore.
How does he talk?
I don't know.
Stitch.
Yeah, I think-
Ohana
That's me
means
doing an impression of
family.
you doing an impression.
I did
of
it.
What?
You weren't listening. Ohana means family.
Great.
Isn't that good?
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Now say all these dirty Puerto Ricans better go back to where they came from.
All these dirty Puerto Ricans better go back to where they came from.
Puerto Rico to be perfectly correct. Which I love that place and I love my Puerto Rican fan base out there. If you're Puerto Rican, let me hear it in the comments. Let me hear it in the comments. Whip it up. Whip it up for the Puerto Ricans, boy. Also, the only person in there is Puerto Rican. Steven Duran is Puerto Rican.
Is it really?
Yep, the only guy in the literal only guy in the chat, Puerto Rican. Goes to Puerto Rico every week. He is, right? Is he commenting?
Yeah.
There are other comments.
Have you been ringing the goddamn comment bell, Max, that I gave you?
Did you want this? This is for the comments.
That's the.
Oh yeah.
I told him ring the bell.
yeah.
That was if I had something to add. That was specifically.
That's anytime.
Anytime.
Anytime that you need to get in, you ring the comment bell.
I say anytime there's a comment.
Yeah, anytime there's a
That
comment.
bell be going off the whole time.
And we can choose to answer it. What comments we got?
Someone said I DM pictures to Greg while I'm actively breaking the law. Someone said.
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know.
We got to check your
Is
DM.
someone DMing me pictures?
When they break the law. This was about when Elle was talking about
Oh, this
breaking
is
the
9
law.
hours ago.
Yeah, this was from a.
See, that's the problem with the not ringing the bell, Max. Anything
Alright.
recent?
Yeah, the most recent one is Guatemalan over here.
Hell yeah, dog.
Oh, cool.
Shout out to Guatemala.
Where is Guatemala? What?
There's no way to know. Guatemala, I'm going to go ahead and
He
say,
looked at you like, how dare you?
I know it's not up. I know it's not up. That's Canada.
Central America?
That seems right to me, dog.
I feel like Central American countries kind of sneak through, you know?
Yeah,
You forget it exists, Central America.
totally.
Yeah. Why even know where places are? People get so arrogant about that. I'm so mad. Like, who gives a shit? I'm going to die soon. I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm out. I only soon. Yeah, I'm going to get right to you. Thanks. Perfect.
That bell is it's such a whimpering bell. There's no strength to it whatsoever. I know. Sounds like Stitch.
When I say die soon, because I don't want to freak out the crowd, think about how before I was alive, infinite amount of time. After I'm dead, infinite amount of time. The amount of time we are on, even in existing, a millionth of a gajillionth of a second. It's crazy that time is happening right now. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
You know-
So I, as all, and the world will be dead soon.
You gotta do when Greg starts going off on these like emotional, philosophical things. You gotta play him off, Max.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you gotta get like a symphony thing. Now what's the comment, Max, from the comment bell?
Oh, we have, hey, Anthony, here's another comment.
Great.
And then we have, what's the status of macaroni rascals? And someone else said, where my rascals at with a frowny face.
Whip it up for the Rascals, bro. Rest in peace. Rest
they're
in peace.
asking me.
I
What's
think
going
generally.
on?
We're whipping it up for the Rascals.
Is it over?
Oh, you
already?
were telling me there was another comment, Max.
Someone wrote, here's another comment for Anthony. That just was. a
Oh,
thing.
gotcha.
Yeah.
That's just a shout out to Anthony.
Yeah, it was just- yeah.
Gotcha.
Whip it up. Whip it up.
What
Macaroni Rascals will no longer be happening.
Why?
We were going to bring it to a network, and then I forgot to email them, and then it's been like 2 months.
Yeah.
So there goes that.
They were gonna go to Palermo TV.
We were gonna go to we were gonna go to the Diners Club. It's just a credit card thing.
First credit card of all time. Yeah.
Diners Club was a cool card, dude.
Yeah.
You pull out a Diners Club, that chick is sucking. Sorry, no offense. Don't listen to this. She's sucking your dick in the parking lot. Diners Club. I'm a man who loves to dine. So, I don't remember what we were talking about.
Was the Diners Club only good for food, or is it just called the Diners Club?
It's the Diners Club. First of all, the Diners Club. We're a club of guys. We dine. That's nice. I want to call Rad Dude Cast fans, Friday Night Greg fans. You're no longer. It's only members of the Diners Club.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Greg is gonna switch the Patreon tiers again.
Switching it now. I'm going to have new tiers, by the way.
Yeah, right.
All the same price. But who do you want to be?
Fun.
Are you in the Diners
That's
Club?
fun.
Oh, that's good.
I like that a lot.
He's got a bell. Hit me.
Max?
Someone said, no offense to the dick suckers out there.
No offense to the dick suckers. No offense to the dick. That's the problem with being high in comments. Even a second later, I have no idea what they're talking about.
It's not a bad shirt, you know.
Right.
No offense to the dick suckers. Friday Night Greg. You figure it
Yeah.
out. You know? That's
Yeah.
At least that's a lot of
Deal with
mystery
it.
there. Yeah.
Did I tell you I created some new night cream shirts?
No.
It just says night cream, and it's a bottle of cream for your face. Night cream for your face. It's for your. It's sexual and not sexual
Right.
for your face. Night cream, cream up, and we're gonna be selling those exclusively.
Cream up is good.
Cream up. Oh,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
like for your face?
I like it. I don't. I
Cream
think it
up.
just sounds like a night cream. Do you know?
Yeah.
like, I
it
don't.
sounds like a night cream, but also
Yeah,
for
but-
your face.
the shirt doesn't have your tone.
It has
I don't
a-
think it's gonna resonate.
It has a woman with lots of cream on
Oh,
her face.
okay.
Not cum.
All right.
Night cream.
Yeah, sure.
Like it's a cream, but
Yeah.
it could be a cream.
Yeah,
It could be a
I feel
cream.
like that one's a harder one to wear.
You should have your face on the back, like winking.
Go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That face again. This is a callback on an audio podcast to a visual face. I don't tell them to go, but I will give them. So different tiers. Are you
Yeah, who do you want to be?
cocksucker only?
Yeah,
A Diners
Yeah,
Club,
man.
Visionarium,
that's great.
only here for Anthony. You know what I mean?
You're right.
For the future, for the every 6 months,
Right.
Once you come out a lot more than that. 2 months. I'm here for those. And
Yeah.
Did I tell you this? Sorry.
I think this is a great idea.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, it'll be gone. Just so you know.
Right.
I know I'm talking a lot and I apologize.
It's your show.
Which also brings up my next comment.
Okay.
Someone who signed up for Friday Night Grug's Patreon, signed up for my Patreon, was paying money, stopped, and their exit comment was, someone needs to tell Greg to shut the fuck up.
Ah,
Kidding. I would continue to pay if he didn't talk so much, but we all know that's not going to happen.
stop.
I talk too much on the podcast called Friday Night Greg.
Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny.
He paid He was on for 3 months.
Right,
Not even an old Rat Dudecast guy. He was a guy who said, Friday Night Greg is for me so much that I'm going to pay the price of a latte every month. And then I'm going to leave and I'm going to go,
Oh, man.
you talk too much, asshole. On a thing that literally, I was like, they don't give you their emails. I was going to send him an email of just me going, not talking. Just an hour of blank air.
You gotta call it.
He's got a comment.
Oh, man.
Someone said a night cream shirt should have explicit nudity.
And of course.
Yeah.
Who said that? You have to say their name so we can.
Did you
This is
write that, Greg?
Stephen Duran.
That's Steven Durant. It's just Steven. It's all Steven. What'd you say?
What did I say? I forgot. That's hilarious, though, dude. People on the internet are absolute idiots.
They're wild dogs.
They're wild. Did I tell you
Yeah.
this? This guy, I posted a stand-up clip, and this guy said, "I'm not racist or sexist, but this is why women shouldn't be allowed to do comedy."
To you.
To me,
Well, he's not racist.
I love
yeah,
that.
and he's not racist.
I'm a good person.
Yeah,
But this bitch needs to die.
yeah.
Like, just so you know, like, I'm a guy who usually out there giving money to the people. And if I'm saying that,
Yeah.
this bitch needs to exit stage left. But the reality is they are usually racist, sexist, or an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, you don't start a sentence with "I'm not racist or sexist" unless you are both of those.
That's not
things.
true, though, because I do start a lot of sentences that way. Usually to my waiter.
I think that's
I'm
your
not racist or
problem.
sexist, but anyway.
One thing. Oh, you know, was it a pen? Wasn't there something that like there was like a nude woman like appeared? It was like a pen or something like that.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Whoa, that was a very sexual yes.
Sure.
It is. It was a pen that had like,
Lighter or a
water
pen?
in it,
A water.
and
yeah.
you turn it, and like her bikini bottom would go off.
That's what you need for
you
night
see-
cream. But when the bikini bottom goes off, her tits are you and Harumi's face. I think that'd be great.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
And then maybe her vagina is like Joe Biden or something. You know?
Yeah.
And that'd be like a fun. That's like a sexual nostalgic thing to sell.
Right, right. I wanted to get one of those like little statues that's like a guy fucking a girl that you just moves
Yeah.
back and forth that you'd have in third grade, and you'd show a kid, and he'd lose his fucking mind.
yeah. Yeah. I remember those like. I just remember like all those statues. The penises on those are horrifically red.
Ew, these
Wild.
are real
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, like a
I'm
wooden.
not sure they exist anymore.
Oh, the wooden.
Yeah, they would be like wooden sort of stuff.
Oh, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
None of the things I have are for Friday Night Greg, but you do know about this. So I was trying to write. I was like, sometimes I'll write an idea, and I go explore this. Like, you know, it's no joke.
Yeah,
explore this.
Right.
But you'll remember this guy, I believe. It said 80s you could do anything. I had a friend who brought a knife to school and said, I'm going to stab this bitch teacher. This is all true. They photocopied the knife. Do you remember that?
What?
It might have been my grammar school.
Dominic Moresco?
No, but way to give out a full name. I mean, might have well, you know, he was a dirty dog back
Mike
then.
Bonet.
No, I'm not going to tell you who. I'm not going to say their name on the podcast.
Right.
Because you don't
These
even
are
say
all
the
fake-
first
just
name.
say it, these are all fake names.
Those are all fake names.
Man.
In my grammar school, a kid brought a knife to school.
Yeah.
And went, I'm going to stab the fucking teacher. And all they did was they put the knife in a photocopier, photocopied it, and then he had detention. And with that teacher. So like that teacher had to like look at this. Like now you're trapped in a room with this guy.
Right.
They didn't give a shit back then.
Yeah. What was the purpose of the photocopying?
I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Might as well
Just so
draw
they
it.
had like evidence or something. They thought they were like the police.
And this was the knife. Yeah, because they didn't have
Yeah.
cameras back then.
Right.
So I guess they had cameras, but they didn't have digital cameras.
Right. That's-
No one had like a. They just photocopied it. It's the weirdest way to fucking get evidence.
so funny. It's clearly a mad scramble for we don't know what to do, and this is the best idea
Yeah.
we have so far.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll photocopy the knife
Yeah.
and put him in the room with the teacher.
I just realized
Huh?
it wasn't a knife. It was scissors, long scissors. Which I don't know if that changes the story at all. But they still photocopied them.
Yeah.
Which I think is
And they
hilarious.
had them too.
They had them?
I mean, did they not take the scissors away from the kid?
They said, yeah, they did get them.
They gave
then
it
no
back
one-
and they went, but these have been photocopied. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. Meanwhile, everyone in class is like, I mean, how do we? She has no scissors.
Yeah, right.
Um,
It would have been funny if they photocopied his face, because that's what. Did you never do that?
What?
Photocopy your own face?
I photocopied my penis and sent it to a
Oh
bunch of women.
God!
What? This is at a time when it was fine.
Sent it
I
to
just-
a bunch of women.
Ew.
It was a different time,
You
Elle.
slapped it on there.
No, it wasn't a slap. It was more like a pull and squash.
Oh my
Like,
god.
imagine a turtle who doesn't want to come out of his shell no matter what you say. You come on out. And he's like, no. And he's like, I got carrots. You're like, no. And you just stick your hand in and grab him by his head and just ram him out. And then you slam a giant photocopy machine on top of him.
I think pulling
You
squash
sent
should
that
be the
to
title
people?
of the episode.
Pull and squash.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. You I never, because I was afraid of the light. You know what I mean? I was afraid of like
No,
doing
Anthony.
damage to my eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was going to get you on that, but that checked out. Sorry. I get the light. I thought you meant afraid of the light, but I would understand that. Somebody bring up something. Spiraling.
Yeah, but you photocopied your face?
Yeah.
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 Did you ever photocopy your butt and give it to the boss so you could get a raise?
I did photocopy my butt, but I didn't give it to my boss.
Who'd you give it to?
I just kept it.
That's fun. I would have done the same.
That's fun.
Yeah.
One for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
This is what you need to do. If you become like a dirty comic, where you're like, I'm a dirty girl comic, you know? You bring a fucking, this is your merch. You bring a photocopy machine with you, and then as the meet and greet, you're just printing that thing out and signing it. So the meet and greet, you're sitting on a photocopy machine. Who finds that sexy?
Is that a
The
dirty
photocopy.
comic? Is that what dirty comics do? Just hands out their nudes?
Greg's idea of a dirty female comic does.
No, but like you're not like just dirty like you curse. You're like
Yeah,
your whole
that's right.
gimmick is like I'm a
Yeah, I'm hot.
I'm hot.
Yeah.
I'm a dirty girl.
Oh.
And then you just print in
Not with that voice.
photo. Yeah.
Not with that voice, you bird.
You don't even gotta bring headshots. You bring them butt shots and you sign them.
Yeah, that should only lead to good things.
Yeah.
No, I won't lead to, don't do that. I don't know. I thought it was funny. I thought people were having a laugh about it.
You don't have to get sad.
What else do you have in the comments?
Anthony, you were supposed to. Oh,
the segments.
I was kissed by Dayon. That's just true. Women run the world, and they act like they. Oh, this was like probably a bad thought.
Wait, what? Say that again, Greg. Sorry, I was going through notes in case I had anything fun.
Oh no, it was like
New
this is sometimes
segment.
I'll write ideas and I go, that's wildly offensive, and like that's like part of your personality you probably need to investigate.
Have fun. Well, you can investigate it here if you want,
Uh,
unless you're too embarrassed.
Unless you're too chicken shit.
I don't even understand what it means. Oh, this was just about how women run. The idea was that like, well, I think it's just been done before. That what women are fighting for is you're fighting to work. Like that's a good place to be in.
Sure.
You know, it's like, no, I want to work. It's like, oh, there are people that are just slaves and being killed and, you know, whatever.
Oh,
You know,
I see
like,
what you're saying.
Time sucks.
Yeah.
You wanted to just work, which is like, yeah, no, sure, of course, great.
Right.
But also, like, you got to admit, what you were doing yesterday was nice. Off. I'm fighting to be off.
Right.
These bitches are fighting to work.
Right.
Y'all should have known how good you had it. Although some of them were abused, sure, but not all of them. If you were just like a really
I
good
would say
husband,
kind of all of them in one way or another.
every woman was abused.
Yeah, because
That is a statistic.
no, but like I think they were in one way or another because guys would get a power trip and they would abuse their power. They would say, "No, you can't go out tonight. You got to stay home."
You don't think there was just good husbands who were just like, yeah, honey, whatever.
That
you
was
man, I
the
love
good
you.
husband, and he would say, "I love you. I want to spend time with you."
Well, then she probably was like, well, I got it good, so she didn't even know it was bad.
exactly.
So everyone was happy.
Yeah, but still abuse.
You got not abuse if you don't know.
Oh yeah.
It's not abuse
On
if
the record.
you don't know you're
Yeah.
being abused. That's why you got to keep your
the
abuse
record.
subtle.
Very interesting doctrine.
Well, can I tell you? Oh my God, this leads me to something. That was a joke. Well,
Yeah, I know.
fast forward. Because I got something else I got to say.
Great.
So there's, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to bring this up. Okay, I got to hide the names. So, you know,
Why don't you use the real names I used earlier and substitute these names?
I'll say Chase and Diablo.
Fun.
All right?
Great.
So, my friend is Chase.
Yes.
Diablo broke up with Chase
Uh-huh.
years ago. I was upset, angry about it. I don't like whatever. But recently, I got on somebody's. I've got some access to someone's Netflix
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
that she's also part of it.
Uh-huh.
So she has her own profile.
Oh.
So for the past 6 months, I just go into her profile and just jiggle up all her shows. So like, you're watching Umbrella Academy? Yeah, guess what? Hope you remember what episode, because I just watched all of them and you don't know. Oh, you were 33 episodes in a Seinfeld? Now you're 46. You just missed 15. And I've been doing it for 6 months. Also, they broke maybe 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything like watching a bunch of? Because like my mom will watch so much Korean bullshit.
Yeah.
Um,
Hang on, we got you there.
that her all of her page, it's just Korean shit.
Yeah.
You gotta really look to get to whatever the U.S. has produced today. But so it's like
Yes, I do that.
impossible. Are you doing something like that?
That's where I watch my dirty movies. So also,
That's a great
it's
idea.
like these weird 80s,
Yeah.
like, because you can never see good boobs
Right.
on any of these streaming services.
Totally.
So you get the best you can,
Yeah.
which is like, maybe this 1970s horror movie will have a titty.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to find out, and you're going to pay for it with the things Netflix now thinks you like.
It is weird that horror movies, that was always intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like the first boobs I saw, it was like, I don't think it might be like Creep Show, something
Yeah.
like that. It's weird, right?
Yes, and I have a great explanation.
Please.
Because titties are scintillating. Fear, titillating.
Ah,
It's all that
shit.
kind of emotion, right?
Right.
Imagine if in the middle of The Notebook, when she's crying, she's and you start pulling her tits out. You'd be like, this doesn't. It's like this doesn't match.
It doesn't fit the feelings that I've got going on.
Yeah, it's like lemon and ice cream. I don't know.
Cheese.
Cheese.
I don't know.
That was actually a really good one.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Doesn't go together well.
Yeah.
You know, how come they don't put porn in Schindler's List? How come there wasn't like a hardcore sex scene in Schindler's List? I'm sure someone was fucking at that time. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Horror movies are the only people that like take advantage of like, well, someone's fucking.
Well, someone's fucking.
Right.
And then someone's gonna die.
right.
Why is there no sex scene in Schindler's List? Why is it so sex negative? That's how you make up love. And also, I'll tell you this.
Why is it so Jew death positive and so sex negative?
I also think that when sadness is happening, some people's wives go, "It's hard out there. Let's just go in the bedroom." You know, like, so I'm sure that's actually happening during hard times.
Right. Maybe that would change the way we look at sex too.
Right.
You know, it'd be more of like a healing sort of act,
Right.
Rather than like I don't know, like an exciting, scary one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to your point,
Yeah.
100%. 100%. I'm locked. I'm in a fold. I'm in one of those.
Yep, yeah, like a Westworld robot.
Yep.
Cycles.
You start putting sex scenes in depressing movies.
Yeah.
People think when they're depressed they should be having sex, and everyone comes out of depression because they're not having sex.
It's not bad.
You fix sadness in the world. I think. What was your comment, Max?
Max.
This is from a while ago, but it's keep your abuse subtle. Ha ha ha. Greg, that's called gaslighting.
That's right.
Oh.
And on Friday Night, Greg, we are all about gaslighting. Why don't you hold the microphone? You're so weird.
Why am
I mean, because you're
holding the
I
microphone.
was trying to gaslight you. Then you just gaslit me right back. Can't even gaslight you for a second. You just gaslight me
right.
right back.
A master gaslighter. My dad used to yell at me for manipulating him.
Really?
In what ways?
Probably took his Diners Club card and
Just like doing the classic, like making him mad, then being like, "Why are you mad?"
Oh,
You know?
Oh yeah.
Classic. Classic.
yeah.
Yeah.
When people say calm down, calm down, calm down. You still calm down?
No.
I'll
yeah.
kill myself. I'll break the glass and I'll cut my fucking throat. And you're gonna watch me die because you told me to calm down. That's how I'm gonna calm down through death.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Through-
Fuck.
Yeah. You know, they're back to sex scenes. They're starting to show more dicks now. Cuz I feel like
no.
for a long time I've been like, yeah, they show full frontal on women and always boobs. They never show dicks. And I thought that was weird cuz it's like, aren't men more like, you guys take showers together, you guys see your dicks.
I don't take showers with other men.
You don't
Never
take
showered with Greg.
Why? What do you think we're doing?
What do you mean? That's what men do. You shower together.
You women go to the bathroom and you shit together.
No.
And you look at each other's vaginas and go, "I love yours. Do you love mine?" And then things get crazy.
And Greg wonders why
Nah.
no one will take his screenplays.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
You should read my 9/11 script.
How long?
It's called Coming Down.
It's all.
Coming down. It's people in midair. People in midair jacking off.
It's like, we've got the plane. And someone goes, Mile High Club. I mean, we're all going to go, right?
I noticed when we're talking about this, maybe on a podcast or off air, like the person, like, you know, like there's always that thing, like when the plane's going down and like someone immediately starts masturbating, whatever.
Yeah.
Like the person who does that, but like in like so many moments where they're like, I thought I was getting hit by a car. And they immediately just start jerking off.
Yeah, I love that guy. The pizza's late. What?
Yeah.
It's not even a big deal.
I
guess we'll never eat.
They think they're gonna die. They immediately start masturbating. Doesn't matter.
That's how you get your cab driver to slow down.
Yeah.
You go,
Yeah.
you're going to keep driving crazy?
Oh.
Well, I'm going to jerk off like I'm going to die. So there you go.
Statistically, more accidents happen on the road than in the
Yeah.
air.
Yeah.
It's like a backseat driver situation.
Um,
I got lost. We got a comment.
Max?
So, Tori Klett, who also said the thing about gaslighting, said that, Elle, if you watch The Boys, there are super powered dicks on screen.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. The Boys is my new favorite TV show. It's the best.
Let's talk about it.
It's
Not right
the
now,
best.
but in life.
Yeah.
It's the
and there's
best.
When you talk about
Dicks
it right
galore on there.
Is it good?
So many dicks. It's fun. It's
Did
like,
you watch it because Homelander is such a hottie?
dude, he's like, no offense, like not cute at all and like pretty old looking. I don't know. He's young too. He's like 43.
Old shames.
No, you guys both look way better than he does, and he's like,
This?
yeah, your
This
face.
thing you're looking at?
His face looks like it's drooping off.
I almost feel like they do something to his face. Because our friend Taco, he's in this other show, I guess years ago, called Banshee.
Banshee. Taco loves Banshee.
Taco loves Banshee, so I was like, all right, I'll watch Banshee. So I watch it. I mean, it's basically, it's weird when like your friend recommends basically porno. To you. Like, it's really elevated porno. There's barely a plot. The plot of Banshee is he's a criminal who the sheriff dies at this bar that he's at. First day, he becomes the sheriff. My favorite part of the show, he continues to kind of be the sheriff, but with no, like, one of the cops shoots a guy, and she goes, I mean, I have to file paperwork. He goes, I'm sure it's fine. And you're like, yeah, like, what sheriff, like, acts like this? But the whole point of the show is to just watch, like, the sex scenes are so drawn out. It's great.
Great.
But, like,
What
he's,
streaming
like,
service?
40 years younger in that show. It's weird.
Wow.
But, yeah.
40? I
It
thought he
seems
was
like he's like
40.
It seems like I think this show's only like 5 years old. I don't know if like he fell on
Weird.
hard times between then.
Right.
But he almost
Maybe.
looks like a whole different person.
Can you find out how old he is, Max? I think his name is Starr. Aaron Starr, Alan Starr, Michael Starr, Porn Star. How you doing? That was stupid. I'm going to kill myself.
What's his name?
What streaming service is on it? He
HBO
plays
Max.
Homelander in
The
The Boys.
The Boys.
Yeah.
HBO Max?
Yeah.
Oh,
You would
Anthony
love
Hopkins.
it.
I got access
right?
to that.
It's hot enough. The scenes are hot enough where I have you have access to endless amounts of porn, and you're like,
He also looks
doing
better.
it for me.
Looks better with black hair for sure.
He's 6 years older than me, so he's 47. Or 46. He's 46.
Well, everyone
Yeah.
ages differently.
Yeah, I'm aging like a peach.
Yeah, you are. Is that
I don't know
good or
if that's
bad?
good, but no one knows. That's right. No.
Real quick, I got to say this. We're about at an hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you'd like to hear more, we're going to keep going. You guys got more time? You guys have time? Can you stick around?
Sure.
Do you have time to stick around, Anthony?
Yeah.
Elle, do you have time to stick around?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't even know. Do you do Patreons anymore? How
Yeah,
does
I
it work?
do. We cut here,
Mm.
and then the next will be a portion where we're going to play, we're going to do a game called Deal With It, which you've already been playing. We're going to do more from a Patreon subscriber.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are you okay with that, Anthony?
Great.
I mean, it's the exact same thing we used to do with the Rad Dude
Yeah,
Cast.
yeah, okay.
And you've done this 100 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Elle, who are you texting?
No one. What? You said we were gonna end and then start something new.
All right. Give your plugs.
What?
How could that have possibly been misinterpreted?
I couldn't hear you.
Oh.
I couldn't hear you.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you don't have headphones on. And neither do you.
No.
Plugs. What are you plugging? What's
Oh, what am
happening
I
these
plug-
days?
oh,
Where
oh,
can
oh.
people see
Oh,
Elle?
Instagram at _L Orlando.
Nice. Also, if you send me $5, I'll send you a photocopy picture of my butt.
Pretty cool.
You gotta
Oh,
send it in
wow.
the mail, though.
Sounds like it's not worth the $5.
It's definitely not. I mean, none of it.
Party. Yeah, yeah.
If you have $5 that you're trying to get rid of, like you was like, like you stole it, And you're like, I can't keep this $5 around. That's like the only thing you'd want
You
for
want to make a busy dad do a chore? Please.
Find a photocopy machine.
Yeah.
Anthony, tell them about your special.
Oh, sure. When does this come out?
I don't know.
All right.
Monday?
Okay.
Wednesday. Well, tell you it's out now live.
Oh.
But then Wednesday.
All right.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Well, yeah, special brain noise on my YouTube channel.
Right.
DeVito, youtube.com/DeVito Anthony. And then, I don't know. I mean, I think we just had some fans that live in Scotland, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of fans everywhere.
So, well, I'm doing Fringe. I don't know if people know that.
How long are you going to be gone for?
August 4th through the 28th. But I'll be gone the whole month of August, open-ended tickets. So I might be gone forever.
Did you say that to me right now?
No, I'm not going to be. I mean, I'll probably come back mid-September. Or I'll just it won't make any money there and I'll come back immediately.
Right. You'll make some money. I'll send you some money.
But I'll be at this place called the Mash House at the Bottle Room, put on by Just the Tonic at 7:30 every night doing the solo show. So come
Whip it up.
on down.
Whip it up for my man Tony D, Daddy D, and Elle, and Max Marcus at Max Marcus Comedy, and all you lovers out there. Shout out to I gotta shout out some of these Patreon subscribers real quick. I think that's the thing I'm gonna start doing. I shout them out. I'm getting better at business. Elle,
Yeah.
yeah, yes, new patrons. Donnie H, you piece of shit. God bless. Thanks for coming around. Abby H, God, you're a woman of manhood. Oh, God. And Jerry Curtis, curd it up. And Peter paid for the year. People pay for the year. That's great.
Well, Jerry.
Also, I saw Tori. It's so funny. It's so funny when you see people who've been fans for a long time join the Patreon, because then you're like, I'm glad you're back.
Oh, Tori?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was commenting even.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. She was great.
Yeah, Tori's great.
It's always funny when the people you meet. Okay, we'll see you guys real soon. Join us on the Patreon. God bless.
Pick up your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory